movies you watch, and then there are movies that watch you back. For me, Alfred Hitchcock's Vertigo is one of those movies. It isn't just a quintessential thriller from the master of suspense, it's a mirror. It stares into obsession, illusion, and the dangerous need to control the image of love, or at least lust. And every time I revisit it, I see a little more of myself, and of anyone who's ever tried to control something already lost. This is Alfred Hitchcock's Vertigo. In 1958, Vertigo was released and landed like a mystery no one knew how to solve. Critics were confused, audiences unmoved. The studio was disappointed that Hitch hadn't delivered them the next North by Northwest. Even Hitchcock thought maybe he'd gone too far. But time had other plans. What once felt strange became sacred, a film that now sits atop nearly every greatest ever made list. Because it isn't just about a man haunted by a woman, it's about the sickness of memory itself. Hitchcock and cinematographer Robert Burks built a cinematic vernacular for anxiety. You've seen this shot before, and many imitations of it ever since. The famous dolly zoom collapses space, creating the sensation of falling without moving, a perfect metaphor for psychological vertigo. Every camera move becomes emotional architecture. The frame itself is part of the character's breakdown. Color in Vertigo is language. Green splashed throughout the film is desire. Red is danger. Gray is grief. Hitchcock paints emotions like a painter laying down oil. Not realism, but memory made visible. Watch this scene where Jimmy Stewart follows Kim Novak, tracking her down a dark alley and into the back of a dirty storefront, only to reveal a stunning flower shop, and Novak framed perfectly in the middle. Stewart, a voyeur like us, the audience, watching from the shadows. Bernard Herrmann's score doesn't just accompany the film, it possesses it. The haunting love theme lingers in your mind long after the closing scene. Those spiraling strings echo the camera's movement and the characters unraveling. You don't just hear Vertigo, you feel it vibrating somewhere in your chest. James Stewart, cinema's everyman in the 1940s and 50s, gives his darkest performance here, a man consumed by his own creation. Kim Novak becomes both muse and mirror, a woman trapped inside another woman's image. Together they blur the line between love and possession. Tonight at Ford's, we're serving Vertigo up on the big screen, and I'm pairing it with a cocktail to fit. I call it the Green Spiral. It's built on gin, sharp, clean, and a little deceptive. You can find my full recipe in the comments if you'd like to toast to Hitchcock's most dangerous emotion.
I just thought that if I gave you a drink and fed you some dinner, you'd be so grateful you'd take me to a movie.
Oh, that's fair enough. What do we talk about at dinner?
Oh, this and that.
What I've been doing?
Well, if you want to. Naturally, we won't talk about anything you don't want to talk about.
Naturally.
What have you been doing?
As for the movie itself, we're watching my 4K copy from the Alfred Hitchcock collection from Universal Pictures Home Entertainment. If you're looking to revisit the film with an expert opinion, I'd recommend you listen to director William Friedkin's companion commentary on the disc. Friedkin you'll know from directing thrillers like The Exorcist and The French Connection. He talks through the film, offering incredible insight and anecdotes. For the film lover, this is not to be missed. And if you're looking to pick up this collection, you'll also find Psycho, Rear Window, and The Birds are all included. The ultimate Hitchcock starter kit. Vertigo isn't really about falling or the fear of heights. It's about the refusal to let go of people, of control, of the past. Hitchcock turned the camera on his own obsession with perfection, his obsession of beautiful blonde women, and with the act of directing itself. Every filmmaker understands that impulse, the urge to reshape reality until it feels right. But Vertigo reminds us that the more we chase the image of perfection, the further we drift from the real thing. Sometimes that can be quite dangerous, and maybe even deadly.
You shouldn't have been that sentimental. I loved you so, man.
Scotty. Oh, Scotty, please. You love me now. Keep me safe. Please.
It's too late. It's too late. There's no bringing her back.
Please.
There's a few of my favorite films that always get better every time I watch them. I find something new to fixate on. Every time I watch Vertigo, I find something different. That's the real power of cinema. It changes as we do. I'm Matthew Charles Hall, filmmaker, film lover, film collector. Thanks for watching the Film History Network, where the past is always rolling.